live on camera. Amewaluka tu akasema
for the first time.
No, I am being consistent.
It's okay. For the first time since we started the show, Meja kametoka kuja kusema mimi ni mtu ya Raila. Yani ameruka tu
live. But that is where I've been. Where else was I?
Ameruka broad-based mchana. So sawa. So number 2, let me say this.
But it is true. It is true that you supported the Hustler Fund.
I'm here. That's it. I'm here.
Vividly.
Let me tell you.
So
No.
Let's allow Dr.
Let me tell you something. And I'll say this. Once a government is campaigning, they have ideas, right?
Yeah.
The president has an idea how they're going to do on health, or revolutionize education, security, issues on housing, and all that. Then, when you come, Fred, you allow now the technocrats to guide you the how. You have the bigger idea, but you are not a technocrat. You are a politician, okay? And when people say they have 30 years, it is 30 years of politics. It's not 30 years of government and administration. I want you to make a difference. So because I want to answer that question very quickly. So that now, you come and let people tell you, no, let's pass through, we'll reach there, but through this route. The problem that happened with this government, Fred, with all the technocrats, the more you come to advise the how, you are told, no, I am an agent of transformation. We have to have houses even if you go against all the rules on the land. Despite all the questions on Auditor General reports on whose land is that, how will the houses be done? Get all the money, cut people pay slips, put money in treasury bills, government earning interest on its own money. Now, let me tell you, where everything went haywire is the issue of implementation. And that's why you see, Fred, I started by saying I feel pained. As a student of leadership and governance to the highest levels, as somebody who have gone to the most serious trainings in this government about leadership, I feel pained to see the wastage, the lost time we have done in this government. Because the more you advise, the more you are told, no, I am more intelligent. I know you must follow this way. So what happens, Fred? You go prepare all the best advices, you put them on the table. Of course, as a technical team, you leave it to the PS, to the CS, to escalate. But after in every meetings, you are come and being told, this is what has been said is going to happen. And people just coy and say, we are not the president. That is what happened. We have one of the best civil service in this world, in Kenya here. I want to say that every day because I used to work with them. But all their input goes as far as advising. I want to say that in principle because you look at the pattern, okay? Look at the issue of e-citizen. We were in meetings where people would say, there is a problem. Hush, hush. You are told, letters were written. You are going to go home. You are going to lose your job if you don't do this. Look at Hustler Fund. Quickly. Now, I don't know what we are fighting, defending. The question is this. There is a whole 71% default rate. That is the issue. There are two issues coming up. Look at all what I said. Look at Kibaki style. You must allow systems to work. How comes a report from Kenya Human Rights Commission is causing the President of the Republic of Kenya, the chief, or the commander-in-chief, to literally himself to come and defend? How? What happens? Does it happen in other worlds? There are so many people. If it was true, there are issues that needed to be addressed. It is the PS or the CS, or even somebody else who would have come and clarified. The fact that a president can come and jump, it means all these other people don't do nothing. They are not allowed to talk. They are not supposed to do anything. That is the problem. I want Kenyans to look at the bigger problem of systematic problem of leadership and structure of processes in Kenya. That there is one man. And because he's the one who said you must do Hustler Fund within 2 months, he's the one now who is coming defending. Carrying all the burden. In one speech alone, in one session yesterday, he had to defend the US issue about the NATO story himself. No PS, no CS. Because you guys don't know. It's me who know this thing. It's me to do it. He had to defend the Hustler Fund in one city. He had to defend all these other things. He forgot to defend his citizen, right? Now, let me tell you where the problem is. Please, it's not about Kenya Human Rights Commission. The Auditor General had raised issues in this show on Hustler Fund, on the housing issue. The Auditor General, please don't come and tell us, Auditor General, that is just a suggestion. Auditor General asks questions before they do a report. I mean, we know this, some of the things. When Auditor General wants to do something on Hustler Fund, they will write letters asking questions. It is when you're not able to answer questions, Fred, that Auditor General does a report. Now, I'll end up here. Where does the Auditor General report takes the report? To the National Assembly and the Senate. Who is there? Broad-based government conspiracy. What will happen? Yesterday you saw, Fred, an MP. Anytime you see an MP from BBG, broad-based government, talking harshly on TV, saying this is a scam, this is a scandal. I watched them and I laughed and I said, now what they are saying, Fred, that is the way they are going to go back to executive, cut deals, and those reports will not see. Those reports will not see the end of the day. Rest in peace, Oversight. That is the problem we have in this country.
Yes, thank you, Dr.
So I think
you have just 30 seconds. What you have said, in essence, is this. As